Hey guys, what's up? Happy New Year to all of you out there. Hope you guys had a safe New Year festivity, spending time with your friends, your family, just having a good time. I know we have all those good New Year's resolutions out there. To some of us maybe to get in better shape, some of us may have other resolutions out there, but that actually leads me into the question I'm going to ask you. Please leave your answers in the comment section below because I'd love to read them. But what is your goal for 2023? It could be a personal goal, it could be a professional goal, it could be a fitness goal. Heck, it could be traveling, it could be purchasing a house, it could be purchasing a brand new car, whatever your goal is. Please leave that in the comment section below. I know my goal is to, obviously in the situation that I am right now, is to find a better job. And that's something that is going to be something that I want to do. I think that's kind of where I want to be. I just want to be able to do something that I want to do. But leave your comment in the section below. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing, what your goals are in 2023, and maybe that can be motivation for me and other people out there on YouTube reading the comment section as well. So please leave your comments in the section below. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up at the end of the video. Helps the channel out. And also click the bell for notifications on when new content drops because I really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. That's what I'd like to do, is get the channel to grow. If you find my other videos informative, please check those videos out. And again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So fitness-wise, I know there's a lot of people that are going to be out there starting running, and I just wanted to kind of give you my tips from the 5 years that I've been running. Now, prior to 5 years ago, I was never a runner. I didn't run in high school. I didn't run in middle school. I was never a college runner or whatever. I started 5 years ago. I started when I was 31 years old. And I was never a runner prior to it. It was just never a thing for me. And I wanted to give you kind of my tips that I learned along the way, right? So the first thing is, if you can find a plan, like a Couch to 5K, do it. Trust the process. If they tell you to take days off, or that's part of the plan, take the day off, don't push yourself. On those days off, though, what I would recommend is going for a walk. A simple walk can make a world of difference on those days off to help your body recover. Or do cycling, pick up cycling on your days off and do some stretches. Those things help out immensely on your days off, but follow and trust the process. It's the first thing I'm going to tell you, just trust the process. The other thing is if you are doing a Couch to 5K, what I would also recommend is go on like Run Sign Up and find a 5K event that's however many weeks out. I don't know what the training plan is for Couch to 5K, but if it's 8 weeks out, find a race that's about 8 weeks out. Local race to you. Circle it on your calendar, and that way now you have a goal. Now you're looking down the road and you have a goal that this is where you're trying to reach because you signed up for that race. You're going to do that race, and yeah, that's where you want to be. Okay, the other thing is Couch to 5K. It's a great program. Also, finding a good running app that can also give you some really good coaching is huge. Now, I know Strava has it, but you have to sign up for their additional membership and stuff like that. Me personally, I use Nike Run Club because Nike Run Club, the coaching, the guided runs that they have is free. Using a good app is also a very good document tool to document all of your runs. So your paces, your durations, your times, stuff like that. If you're running with a smartwatch, Apple Watch, any of the watches are fine. You don't need to have anything crazy fancy. Just a decent watch that can just record your data, has GPS signal, whatever. It's really all you need. But onto that, keeping a journal could be also beneficial. Like having a notebook where you write down the date, the time, how far you ran, how do you feel? Do you feel strong? Do you feel weak? Do you feel sore? Do you feel exhausted? Do you feel like you pushed yourself too hard? Document all of those things of how you felt on that run. The reason is when you do another run similar to that, say you do a 20-minute run, and then 3 weeks later you do another 20-minute run. Well, now you can look back on that first 20-minute run and look at your notes and say, how did I feel? Well, okay, well, my pace stayed the same. Maybe you got a little bit faster, but I feel better now than I did back then. And that helps you show progress. Because the first thing that happens to a lot of people is when they don't see instant progress, they quit. It's not that they failed, because they didn't fail, they quit. And you shouldn't quit, because it's a process that has to be followed when you get into running. It's not going to happen overnight. I had to learn that too. I had to learn that I can't give up after 1 or 2 weeks because I'm not seeing progress on the weight scale. And then I realized some of the things that I did wrong, which is part of the reason why, if you look at me, I'm not the skinny guy. I'll get into that in another video. But you have to just kind of take it step by step. Okay? So that's the documentation side of it. The other thing is find yourself a running community nearest you, whether it's a park run, whether it's a run group. I have a spectacular group where I live that has such an array of different people that run, older people, younger people, people that run competitively, all the way to people that are just maybe like me, or they just run at a nice, slow, easy pace. It doesn't matter because they all work together as a community and they support each other. And that's the whole thing about the running community. They support each other. Even competitors on a professional level still support each other after a run, because even if you're competing for a win or you're competing for prize money or whatever, it's still an accomplishment for each individual to accomplish that 13.1 or that 26.2 or a 10K or a 5K or whatever. It doesn't matter who you are. It's an accomplishment. Everybody just accomplished something. So that is important, to have good community, good support around you. But you have to be supportive of yourself. And you have to learn that you cannot give up, that it will come around, everything will become easier, and the process will become better. So again, coming back to trusting the process, you have to trust the process. The other thing is go to a local running store, specific running store, not a sporting goods store, a running store, because the people there are usually trained to evaluate your gait cycle. Your gait cycle is how you run, your body mechanics. So if you go to one of those running shoe stores, they're going to test to see if you overpronate, if you supinate, if you're a heel striker, midfoot striker, forefoot striker, are you a cadence runner or are you a stride runner? All these things to help you get into a shoe that is going to be better for you. That way, when you're making the investment in a pair of running shoes, you're not, getting something that's going to hurt your feet and hurt your mechanics. You want something that's going to work with your body and make the running more comfortable and enjoyable. So that's what I would recommend. Also, don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money. Your feet are probably, in my opinion, one of the most important features of every body. That's our mode of transportation naturally to get us around. So you cannot spend less on your feet. You really need to invest in your feet to take care of your feet. So that means buying a good pair of running shoes, just a basic pair of daily trainers. I usually recommend Nike Pegasus, but again, go to a running shoe store, get evaluated, and let them set you up, because you may need a stability shoe, you may not. That's a recommendation, but if you're just going online and just trying to find a pair of shoes, I usually say Nike Pegasus is probably one of the best readily available daily trainer running shoes for beginners to intermediates that you'll be able to find out there. That's just a recommendation. That's kind of where I went, quickly, was to the Pegasus. So the final thing is just enjoy the run. I say it at the end of my videos. just go out there and enjoy the run. You don't need to have headphones in, listening to music all the time. You don't need to have any of the fancy stuff. Go out there, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the birds chirping, enjoy the sounds of nature, explore, enjoy the scenery, go to a park, go to a preserve or somewhere, and just get out and enjoy nature, enjoy the beauty that running can get you out into. And that's the best thing that I can say. That's probably the biggest motivational piece that I can say, is it's a natural motivation where you can go out there and just enjoy a good run. So guys, I want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys have had a happy new year so far. Please, at the end of this video, give this video a thumbs up, and as always, enjoy the run. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.